how's it going, guys? We're back down at Berths this week. We're gonna give it another go. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been out. Just the usual, I suppose. Dad's behind me. We got bluey and squid. I do apologise, I was just trying to do my my condom is getting tangled. Yeah, we got bluey and squid on, which I caught the ray last time we were down here. I caught on bluey and squid. So I'm going to chuck that back on. It's my favourite bait, to be honest with you. And on the other rod, I'll show you later my rig. I've got a pulley rig with smaller hooks on. We've slided some worms up the pulley rigs. Dad's got the same, basically the same rigs. So we're going to give that a go. High tide's 11 o'clock. I got here this morning at 6:30. Dad got here at 7. I'm always keen. I've been waiting. I was waiting in the car for a while. What time did we get over here? I think we actually got onto the mark at 20 past 7 it was. It's about a 20-minute walk. If you're young, obviously it takes you a lot quicker. But if you got an old fart with you, like Dad, it takes you a little bit longer. It's about 20 minutes, so it's not a far walk, really. Considering some marks you can go to, you can be walking, you know, like an hour just to get to it. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go, see what happens. At least this time it's in the light, so straight away when I started filming, you can see everything. Once I wrap this up, I'll show you the surroundings again. That's just cast out. I've just cast out my lutter rod. I say my lutter rod, I mean my worm bait. Just wrapping up some bluey and squid, as you can see. It wasn't the best bluey and squid, this one. It's got a few like quite big bubbles in it, but for the first cast, just to get rid of it, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with it. Still loads of smell to it. It's just the way I've wrapped it, gone into bubbles. It don't matter. It is what it is. Yeah, we had some wicked feedback on the last video. Considering it's not a a well-known place. Also, before I forget, I want to say a big thank you to the I'll have to have a look at his name. I can't remember his name. I'm supposed to look and I still forgot. The guy who told us about this mark on one of the comments. He did comment on the last video, so yeah, I really do appreciate that. We did say we would come down here. It took us a while. Before I cast out, I'll give you a spin around so you can have a look. Tangled up my line first. So yeah, let's go and see Dad. Dad can have a little chat to you whilst I'm casting out. You can tell you his life story.
Hi guys, we're over Berths again. Give it another try. I think it's 11.5 metre tide today. I don't know whether we gotta add more on, so I think it might be like a 12 metre, but we're not sure. Tide's 11 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now, so we got 2 hours. We've just cast out. We've been here since early, but because it's quite a big tide, the tide was right out when we got here. So we had a cup of tea and a chat. So it's not, I don't really like easterly wind, but at least it's not southwest, it's not southeasterly today, it's northeasterly, and we have caught on northeasterly both carp fishing and sea fishing. So you never know, you've got to be in it to win it. It's the only day we could come, so you know we gotta be here. Dad just had a good bite then.
a good up there. There we are. Not sure if you've seen it. See what you got. He's not sure if he's missed it. We'll soon see. Nah, it seems too light, don't it?
Yeah.
Unless it's something really, yeah, unless it's something really small.
Yeah, it was a good bite that. Oh, hang on. Unless I just caught on the.
I keep it filming though,
Yeah, no,
just in case.
Like there's something on there, Rick. Oh, me. Oh, gone in a snag.
You should just put it back on his stand for 5 minutes just to see if it'll swim out. We never know. Got an angler behind us, just turned up. At least we know people come down here now. It's the first angler I've seen, I think. Well, definitely the first angler we've seen come down here. Yeah, guys, out by here, we've got the rocks and the cliff. If you basically follow my finger, on low water, there's like a big crop of rocks that goes out into the sea. I'm not going to say it goes out for miles, but it goes out of a hell of a way, to be honest with you. I don't know how it's happened. It must have been a build-up over the years, or maybe it was put there, who knows, for the reason. It could be a pike bus going out to sea. I haven't walked on it, to be honest. One day I might have an explore to see what it is. Dad's gonna re-rig up his
Yeah, I'm changing my rig. My other one seemed a little bit kinked.
And it's just in case he's oh no, that's your worm bait actually, isn't it?
Yeah, the worm bait. Yeah.
Worm bait's stuck.
So I might have to snap off in a minute and retie everything. But this is the squid and the bluey one. I'm retying it because, like I said, it seemed all kinked.
You might have watched people, you know, rapid things a million times, guys.
I got the tagger line there, look. I left the tagger line on the hook like I showed you on the last video. A few wraps round, then put the tagger line down, and then whip over the top, and it stops this coming up the line.
Because how many times have you had a fish where it's gone straight up the line?
Yeah.
It's happened to us, it's happened to more, probably all of you.
Everyone.
But if it helps stop it, then
yeah, of course it is.
You know, a good tip, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. Said I seen it, so I've done it. There we are.
Happy days.
Stretch it out. Stretch this bit out. Straighten it. There we are. Wash my hands out.
We'll bring you back if we have any action.
Yeah.
Any more action. Not sure if I mentioned it. It's the easterly wind today, so it's not the best conditions. Not in my eyes, anyway. That's the same. Not a massive fan of easterly winds. Let me take this head to a drop. Don't need it now. Still no action. It's about 10:15. So it's not too much longer till high water. I think I just had a bite on my squid and bluey. I just wound it in. There's nothing. I'm gonna put a new one on, but I don't think anything touched it. It might have just been the you know, seaweed or whatever hitting the line. It didn't look like a massive bite. It was just more like a sort of like a nibble. Could have been a something small, or someone picked it up and just let go. Because the tail end of it's a little bit mashed, but it could be the sea, or it could have been a fish. That had to snap off. Got the rig back up. I can't remember if I told you. We're gonna move up back up towards that slope. Last time we were lucky we didn't have to go up to the top bank, but today we might have to move up there, so might not be so lucky. So if you see us up on the top bank, you know why. Because it pushed us up there. But at the moment, I'll show you where the tide is. The tide's by there. And then, you know, we've got all that to go. So it might be like the guy just down by there, past that, 400 yards down, I reckon. Maybe 200. Nah, probably 400 yards down. You haven't had anything so far, not what we've seen. Yeah, any more? I'll bring you back. See you in a bit, guys. Dad thinks he's just had a well, there's no thinking about it. He definitely had a bite. Rod tip was something like.
Yeah, it was a good bite and all.
I thought I had a bite on mine then.
Oh no, no,
sorry.
Get the camera.
Right, take a chance. Like I might collect this set anyway, so. Hopefully it goes again.
Yeah, when you done this the last time, you put the camera on and it didn't bite, you turned the camera off and I tightened the line up and then it bit again, didn't it?
Yeah. It's always the same.
There's another bite.
We got like 10 minutes, I think it is, before high water at 11 o'clock. If I remember rightly, last time high water was actually better for the fishing once it was coming to the drop. So we're hoping after high water comes it picks up. Not much action. Dad's had 2 bites. The first one obviously snapped off on. He had a good bite on the second one and he got halfway in, and he even got 25-pound line on the worm baits, on the hook lengths, and it bit him off. So he's now lost 2 fish basically. No, so we're thinking about, because even though it's the worm baits, we're thinking about upping the strength of the hook length, just for future, just so it don't happen again. Even though we lost the fish, we still don't want the hooks, you know, in the fish. Yeah, but hopefully it picks back up. Don't matter if it don't. Easterly wind. We've done well last few sessions, so if we blank, we blank, I suppose. Don't worry, boy. Ripping my slacking that off a little bit. Yeah, we've still got bluey and squid on. Dad's got the top part. I don't know what he's doing up there. I think he's gonna cast. If you can see him up on the top bank. There we are. It's more way to cast out. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few bites. Let's give you some scenery to look at instead of my ugly face. What's that?
I nearly stood on it.
The pallet, oh, it's a, I can't remember what they called. In Dad's eyes, it's called a nail. There is a name, bro. sure I had a bite then. Had a bite. Or was it me just seeing things? Hmm? Yeah. We were gonna go fishing on Monday. I think it was Monday. Anyway, it was my birthday on the 20th. We were gonna go fishing, but I know it's easterly wind today, but on the day we were gonna go, it was like twice as bad. It definitely wasn't worth it. The tide's ripping towards the right, so it's pushing it down that way. My lines are going that way because of the tide's dragging it that way. Same as your lines up there. If you look at your line, it's dragging down towards the pole. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know today. Oh no, it's blowing east today, isn't it? So it's different. Maybe that's what it is. Because it's blowing east, it's opposite. Yeah, normally when it's coming in, the lines tend to drag that way. But today, it could be because it's easterly wind. The lines are dragging that way when it's coming in. That's my theory of it, anyway. I imagine. I'm sure I had a bite. I'm sure I did. There is a bit of seaweed out there. It could be dragging on the line or catching on line. Since I bought this Samsung Evo memory card, touchwood, I haven't had any problems without saving the videos. Because if you buy the normal SanDisk ones, you could be filming for like say half hour, you go back to have a look at the footage and it's corrupted. And it's not just this GoPro, it happens on a lot of people's GoPros. So if you ever buy one, in my eyes, don't buy the SanDisk memory cards, buy the Samsung Evos. I think they're about the same price as the SanDisk ones, to be honest with you. They're not expensive. You don't have to buy a massive gigabyte one. I think the one I got in is 64 gig maybe. It's either 64 or 32. Yeah, so it's not huge.
Richard just had a lovely bite. He's bent into something. There's something there. I don't know what he's got, but it's on the squid and bluey. It's giving him a good fight. Try and get his rod tip. Don't pull the rod tip too far back over your shoulder, Rich, because you could snap it. Try and go down by the water now, see if I can see it. There's some strain up. There's something. I don't know what it is. Looks like a cod to me. It's a cod.
Oh yes, get it.
Sorry guys. Sorry guys. That's
Look at that, a beast.
That's a couple of pound, that one.
Woo.
That's at least 3 pound. Look at that, guys. That's a good one. Hold on a minute, Rich. I'll weigh him for you now. Leave him on the line. I'll just put the line. Are the scales in your box or mine?
Hey? No, I think they're in my box.
Yeah, I think they are.
Look at that, guys.
No. That's a beast. That's a personal best, Richard.
Alright, let me come over. Yes, get it. Look at that. The lovely cod that is. That's definitely a personal best. Might slide. We'll bring you back now, guys.
I said, didn't I?
3 pounds.
Not 3 pounds. Where's the camera? Smack on £3.
There we are.
£3 dead. That is a beauty. That is a beauty.
Right.
Look at that. On the squid, look, well, bluey and squid. Give hell of a bite. Well, I've lost 2 fish, but Richard's made up for it with his lovely codlin and a personal best.
Never caught a cod like this before.
No, we've only ever caught. I used to catch them all the time when I was younger, but that was different. Different back in them days. There was some fish around. There's not many cod around now, so that is a beauty. An absolute beauty. Go and wash him off, Rich. Put your hands under his gills so he can't get away.
Any razor things under there or?
Huh? No, no, he's fine. Just put your hands under his gills. Or grab him in the mouth, it's up to you. Just put him by there, wash the grit off him. And then we'll, hurry up. We'll take some pictures. That's it, give him a bath. That's it, that'll do.
Yeah, lovely.
You don't have to wash his hair. Right, come on in. Okay. No, you won't, he's okay. That's a beauty, that is. Smack on £3.
Look at that.
That's a lovely codlin. Look at the condition of it. Right, I'll stop filming now, guys, so I can take a picture for Richard.
That's amazing.
Richard's lovely codlin, which is going back to fight another day.
Well happy, I never caught a cod. I've caught a lot of tiny codlin.
Yeah.
But I've never caught that before.
Get in the water down there, lad, because you've got your wellies on. I'll do, Rich. Chuck him out a little bit, Rich, so he's into deeper water. Look at that. Brilliant. Well done, Rich. Well done. That's made up for me losing 2 fish.
I could go straight in the mud.
No, you'll be alright. That's it. Chuck him into the deep water, Rich. Seems a bit harsh, but the last time when I put my one back, within seconds he swum back up on the bank. So then I picked him up and done what Richard done, and he went back fine, because we fished 2 or 3 hours after I tied and there was no cod there, so he definitely went back okay. Well done, Rich. Yeah. Right guys, we'll bring you back a bit later if we catch any more. Right guys, Richard's long put that codlin back. We've just had a recast. Tide's dropped a little bit. I think the eye water was 11. It's 25 to 12 now. I had a bite earlier and it got stuck. I didn't do the clutch up properly on my new reel. I wound and I thought that's it, it's tight. But they was still managed to take line, so he got in a snag and I lost it. So it's schoolboy error of mine. First time using that reel. Then the second one, I got it 3/4 of the way in and it bit me off because we only got 25 pound hook length. We got like 80 pound rig body, but then we only got a 25 pound hook length because we only using small hooks, and I didn't think 50 or 60 pound line had fit through the eye of the small hooks. So when I goes home, I'm gonna try 50 or 60 pound line that we got and see if we can get it through the eye of the smaller hooks. If we can, next time he comes, although we're only fishing for small fish, that's why we only had the 25 pound line, because basically we were fishing for like whiting and flatties and things like that. So that's the only reason I put that on. All the other hook lengths we got is 80 pound rig body and 80 pound hook lengths. But on that one, like I said, I put like, I think it was a 60 or 80 pound rig body with a 25 pound amnesia hook length, because we thought we were only gonna catch small fish. I didn't expect to hook into a conger. So if we can get the line through the eye of the hook, next time he comes we'll be using heavier hook lengths. Like I said, it's another learning curve for us, being quite new to the sea fishing. Although I done it years ago when I was younger, coming back now it's like it's learning all over again. But you know, Rich has made up for it with our lovely codling, and we never know, we might catch something else. If we do, we'll get back to you guys.
Yeah guys, so yeah, I had a 3-pound cod, which is nice. Dad's somewhere there now, just wronged his rods in. We'll see what else comes. Yeah, he's baited the one up, gonna cast the other one. There's in the background behind us, well I say behind us, over there, it sounds like there's a motocross track by the look of it. They're racing up and down the main road, you know, the mud road I'm going to call it. So they're having fun, we're having fun. It's the main thing, isn't it? But that had something on him, but yeah, if you ever want to come down, it's not a massive walk. It's quite an easy walk, to be honest with you. It's all flat. I probably mentioned in the last video. Yeah, it's quite easy, 20-minute walk or so.
Yeah, see the worms are washed out next week.
Yeah, mine were the same when I won mine in.
Yeah.
I am also, guys, as well. Obviously, I said if I get any problems with any end tackle or anything like that, I'll mention it. I got the Trident rotary clip on. I cast out the worms, clipped them. They had a little bit smaller hooks, but normally they don't catch. When you cast out, they normally just come straight off the clip and be free, ready for the fish to take. And I left out there for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I wound it in just now, and yeah, it was still attached to the rotary clip. So in a minute I'm going to be winding it in just to make sure it hasn't happened again. It gives you that a little bit of like, you're overthinking just in case it hasn't happened. It's never happened before. This is the first time it's ever happened. But it does make you think, is it out there now? You know, it's still clipped up. So I'm going to be checking it. And if it's still clipped up, I'll let you know. I'm hoping it's not though. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Yeah, I don't blame you. Give it a check. Here we are, guys, just wound in, and yeah, come off the clip. Happy days. The cast I did do though, when it didn't come off the clip, normally I'll try and get it up in the air, and the one cast did go a bit that way, not up, it was more, you know, sort of straight. So yeah, it could have been that, or it could have just been one of them things. Yeah, worms don't look like they've been smashed or anything, so I'm going to change all these. We look like fucking... Oop.
You look like
How's it going, guys? We look like twins. Look at us. Bill and Ben.
But as we were talking about that, the camera GoPro battery bleeped, and it sounded like a carp alarm when we're carp fishing. And Richard nearly threw the camera up in the air and went to run towards his rods. For a split second.
Old habits gone.
Old habits. In his head, in that second, he was thinking he was carp fishing. I think.
I heard beep 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 beep. I was literally running to my rods.
If anybody would have seen how quick he got up and went to bleeped, they think he'd been drinking. And we two of us don't drink, but oh, it was funny as hell. I couldn't stop laughing. The camera nearly went up in the air. It was beep 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 beep, and it was like carp mode. He went to run. You are, guys, last cast. A lovely flounder, look, on the worm bait again. I haven't had one bite on the squid and bluey. Richard's had that lovely codling on the squid and bluey, but I got this lovely flounder right at the very end. I was nearly, well, I got one rod in, so this was on the last, well, the death of it really. We're going home in about 10-15 minutes. Here we are, we've got a nice picture of that now. See you later, guys. Well chuffed.
Go on. How was it going, guys? Yeah, we had just ended our session then. We ended it with 2 fish, a nice cod. Never caught a nice cod before. I've had like a lot of tiny codling, but I've never actually caught, you know, a proper cod. I don't know how big they gotta be to be caught a cod. I don't know if 3 pound is a cod or a codling. So if you wanna let me know in the comments, you can. Next week I'm working Monday to Friday, so probably won't be able to get out much because I like going out. I'd rather go fishing in the week. It's nice and quiet, put it that way. On a weekend, yeah, it's too many people for me personally. Dad's the same as well. He's not a massive weekend fisherman. I'd rather go in the week if I can. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, or if you do enjoy it, please give it a like, subscribe. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. It's free, it don't cost anything, plus you get to see more videos. Every time we post, you'll get like a notification to say we posted up. I'm not sure on YouTube anymore if they got the little bell button. You can hit that, and as soon as we post, you actually get like a notification on your phone to say Team Shepherd have posted a video, if you're into that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been enjoying it though. It's been a good experience. Yeah, in the next couple of weeks, the weather's getting a little bit better. When we got here this morning, it was really cold. I didn't check the temperature of the car, to be honest with you, but it was really cold. We walked over. Again, it was still cold. It's hard to wear the big flotation jackets when you're trying to fish, when you're trying to cast, and so I'd rather wear my hoodie. But the sun come out, and yeah, now it's lovely. It's lovely out here now. It's now 3 o'clock nearly, well, it's 10 to 3. So I'm on Rover Way, and there's traffic everywhere. This is Steelworks. Yeah, when we go again, guys, I'm not sure where we're gonna go. Where we're gonna go next time? I'm not sure. Not sure where we're gonna go. Sea fishing probably. Trying to think, where could we go next time? Maybe Gold Cliff. Maybe give Gold Cliff a try. We haven't tried it yet. See what the tide's like. Other than that, we got another place Martin give us to fish the back of the birch. He said we could fish on here. It's called the Black Tide. It's down Newport way. We could fish there. Yeah, there's a few places we could fish. we got loads of places in line. I have mentioned in a couple of videos, but you know, not everyone who watches the videos or the last few videos might have seen it, so I thought I'd just tell you there's many more places to go. Also, yeah, guys, I don't know if you, well, I don't know who you buy your weights off, but I use a guy called Paul Coles to get our weights off. Brilliant weights, 5 ounce weights, 6 ounce weights. Yeah, if you're interested, if you want to buy some weights, give him a message. I'm sure he'd be more than welcome to make you some weights if you want to. I got mine off him. I got 20 weights, I think it was. So we're not going to need weights for the time being, unless we fish rough ground places. Then you've always got a chance to lose 5 or 6, to say the least. Yeah, we'll bring you back, guys. We'll see you soon. Also, guys, next week, because I can't get out, I'm thinking about filming how we make our rigs, our pulley rigs, you know, any type of rig, really, flapper rig or whatever, up and over rigs. Yeah, I'm gonna sit that down, and we'll talk you through how we make them. You know, what components we use. We fairly told you what sort of components we use. A lot of it's Gemini and Trident tackle. But yeah, we'll sit down next week and we'll show you what we're using and how we tie our rigs.